Welcome to Life in the God Lane. I'm Tom West. It is January the 4th, 2022. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell so that you know every time I roll one of these out, you'll get one every day. 2 on Friday, a main message, and the power verses for the day on Friday. And I call this message Hard Stuff Takes Faith, from Matthew 17 through 21. And again, I hope you'll subscribe. Share this video with someone. It could be very helpful to them. It has been my observation that most things that are really important are hard. Important things are tough. Believe me, the most important things I've done have been hard things. They've been not simple to do. Jesus' disciples, Peter, James, and John, came down from the mountain of transfiguration with Jesus. And when Jesus and Peter, James, and John came to the crowd, a man came up to Jesus, and he knelt before Jesus. And he pleaded with Jesus to have mercy on his son, who was a paralytic. He was desperate for help, explaining that his son would fall into the water, into the fire. He was afraid that his son was going to get killed. He'd lose his son. So he was desperate. He wanted help from Jesus. He explained that Jesus' disciples were not able to help. This is where the message starts in Matthew 17 through 19. Listen to what he said. "O unbelieving and perverse generation," Jesus replied, "how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me." Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out of the boy, and he was healed from that moment. And then the disciples came to Jesus in private and asked, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" Jesus calls the rest of his disciples, listen to this, a perverse and unbelieving generation. And that's not too kind, but he was frustrated with them. So I guess it's not a sin to be frustrated, right? Because Jesus was frustrated with the guys, and he never sinned. And his response to them was this: "How long do I have to put up with this?" Jesus rebuked the demon, and the boy was healed. Then the disciples wanted to know why they couldn't get the job done. And he answers their question in verses 20 through 21 of the 17th chapter of Matthew. He replied, "Because you have so little faith. I tell you the truth, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." They could not help the boy because they did not believe they could. They didn't have the faith that they could. Little faith, like a tiny mustard seed, can move the mountain. Why? Because faith believes that you can do what needs to be done. That's what faith does. Nothing is impossible if you believe it can be done and believe that you can do it. And with God's help and your faith, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible with God. It's hard to figure, but my estimate is that I probably teach the Bible to 50 to 75 people a week on YouTube. That's an okay start, but it's not where I plan to end. I want to do much, much better. You know, everything you start is not about where you start, it's about where you end. And I want to end in a much different place. And so, by faith, I'm asking and believing God to teach 1,000 people a week before 2022 is over on media. Teach the Bible. That's what I want to do. So pray and believe with me. And then I want to encourage you to do this. Put your faith challenge in the comments to my videos. And you know what I'll do? I'll make a list of them and pray for you. Faith. When you put your faith in God and you believe that he can use you to do things, nothing is impossible. Hang on to that. And be a part of what I'm doing here. And let me be a part of what you're doing, okay? Bless your heart. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.